All right, just about ready for baseball. And today on the hill, Merrill Kelly.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Nice, efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And, Siggy, you have to think this lefty-heavy lineup is ready to eat in this one with a righty on the hill.
Eat it is, Boog. So many lefties. Just feel more confident with the righty pitching, giving them that little edge. Doesn't always play out that way in the box score, though, so we'll see what happens in this game.
And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. So digging in, Jim Thome. Howard, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. And misses inside. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knee. Back here in Baltimore, and on the mound in this one, Roy Halladay. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singing.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. On the ground to third. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, Get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out. Mess up his timing. Somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout inning over. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's a big power threat. Johnny Bench. Kelly back to work. Foul ball there. Swing and a foul out of play. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And he chases that one. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now Curtis Granderson. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
That one hammered center field back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Next to hit, Chase Headley. And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Hard hit left side. Toss to Naylor, and that is the inning. Cleveland with the solo shot to take an early lead. We head to the bottom of the 2nd, and here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. That one fouled off. Halladay, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally works in a splitter. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Fights it off, he'll see another.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Bench up with it, over to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Really good, hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
Fires over to first. Now 2 away. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now and watches strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. So they go quietly there. And we're back on to the 3rd inning. Here's Thompson to hit now. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Thompson hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's usually in right, today starting in left. This ball's chopped on the ground. Over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jimmy Rollins. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next offering is fouled back.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that 2nd hot corner, in my opinion.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And he swings over the top there. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. So in now for Cleveland, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Up the middle. It's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now a chance for Ryan Howard. And first offering is fouled off. Sliced hard but foul. Kipnis off of first with 2 away. And he chases that one below the zone. Up with it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, Randal Grichuk now. There's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Larry Doby digging in now. Drops one down in front of the plate. And foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And it's through for a hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
McCarthy in the box now. No balls and a strike. Check swing, and he went 0-2. McCarthy checks his swing, appeal to third, did not go. Man at first, one away. Lined into right. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's two away. This is Corbin Carroll. He popped out his first time. That's in there. That's strike one.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Headley makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jim Thome. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Not close with that one, and the count is 1-1. High fly ball down the left field line. Grichuk going back on it. Can't get there. This one lands foul.
Ball. 2-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That one drilled left field, and it goes just foul. Left-hand batter waits. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it remains 2-2.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
In the dirt, and it's 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
When you go that deep into an at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Johnny Bench digs in for the Guardians. And Cleveland on top 1-0. Tap foul at the plate. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. And now the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Line drive, base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Couple of singles back to back. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Strike three, got him swinging. huge strikeout there.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best.
Now this one gets through. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. 3-0. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, a huge
Jordan Montgomery taking over on the mound.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Thompson now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Movement in the bullpen. A.J. Puck up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Thompson getting cranked up as well. Outside low. Ball 1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Granderson at third. Headley at second with one away. This one popped up. Suarez moving under this one. He makes the grab. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. But they'll pick up a couple runs here. Both coming on this. Back here in Baltimore, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Alan Trammell. Hit in the air, center field. Granderson settles under this one. Nabs it. One away. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play. And I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. And he grounds one back up the middle. Whips it to first. That's out number 2.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Naylor in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Late on that fastball.
No ball. 2 strike.
And they'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Diamondbacks down quickly. New inning getting started. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. Rips that one to right. One down. Jason Kipnis digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Ryan Howard, the next to hit. Foul ball. And it's fouled away. This to third. Handles, throws to first, and that is that. Back now at Oriole Park. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Check swing, called strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. That's hard hit on the line. Granderson makes the grab, one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Del Castillo batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Chop to the left side. Sends it to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Randall Grichuk. And that drops in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Breaking ball through there for a strike. On the ground to the left. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Now pitching
Blake
for the
Walston gets the
Diamondbacks.
call from the pen.
Just trying
Number
to keep this one
48.
close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here is Jim Thome. He is struck out and he is walked. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a swing. Miss down on strikes, and there's one down.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
And up next for Cleveland, Curtis Granderson. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Granderson, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10.
That's a ball.
Way high.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
In there at the knees for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
On the ground. Doby to first, and he's out.
Now batting.
Stepping
Right
up for the
fielder,
Guardians, David Justice. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat
One
like
strike.
this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And that is out of play. Man at second.
1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Line drive, base hit. Bench around third and on his way to the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Justice off of first with 2 away. And there's a ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Larry Doby. Halladay back to work. Climb the ladder with that fastball, 0-1. On the inside corner for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Granderson hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 away. Jake McCarthy will hit next. And that one ripped to left. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Now up next for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. 0 for 2 in this one. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The D-backs down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. That's out to center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So a man aboard. Next to hit for Arizona, Alan Trammell. Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. Tag, safe. Benches throw too late. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 4-1.
That was a great job.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Hunter Gaddis.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Stepping in, Steve Finley. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs. There goes the runner on the ground right side. To first, inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. But they pick up.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. A.J. Puk.
A.J.
Hank Thompson digging in. Now looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians. Torrey Hunter.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Finley has it sized up, hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Jimmy Rollins. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians. Chase Utley.
And he handles left-handed pitchers very well, so not too worried about the same-handed matchup right here.
Headed towards the corner, and that's a foul ball. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Fernandez up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Jason Kipnis digs in now. 1 for 3. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. Late swing, foul to the left. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down. Bottom of the 7th, and we got a pinch hitter to lead it off. Geraldo Perdomo. Fought off foul. Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. D-backs making a move for a pinch hitter. Rene Pinto looking to start something with 1 gone. Ball 1, no strikes. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
1 strike.
Pitch misses there. 2-1. Way out front for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Breaking ball down and in. Did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
This one high in the air to left center. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So up next, Randall Grichuk. Hammered, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Around third. Byers to the plate. And they put the tag on him for the out. So they strand a pair. 8th inning coming up. Guardians 4.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Thompson.
81. Ryan.
So coming into the game now on defense, Jesus Valdez. He takes over as the new first baseman. And here is Ryan Howard. Grounds one to short. Trammell sends it across to first, and that's one away as the leadoff. Man is out in the 8th.
Pinch hitting for Cleveland. Number 10, Joe Mauer.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Fernandez up and loosening in the pen. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Catcher has it, fires to first. And he beats the throw. He's safe.
Now that is catcher.
Here's the catcher, Johnny Bench, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. First offering misses badly for ball one. And another ball. Not even close there. 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
High fly ball out towards left field. Grichuk going back on it. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. He made him pay for that one. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Ryan Fernandez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now here is David Justice. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Outside corner, there's a strike.
1-1.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Out towards right center field. Finley moves towards it. And there are 2 outs. Chase Headley digs in for the Guardians. Ripped on a line. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Guardians put up 3 on this homer. Bottom 8, welcome back as we've got a pinch hitter, Alek Thomas. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Strike 1.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
1-2.
The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That one missed. And that one in the air center field. Granderson makes the play. 1 up, 1 down. D-backs making a move for a pinch hitter. Pavin Smith. 1 out. The base is empty for him. Inside, just missed.
1 ball, no strike. Strike! Woo!
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Got it. Him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling. You think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Swing and a ground ball. Utley throws to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. This one pretty well decided at this point. Number 87. He's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here. Torrey Hunter digs in for the Guardians. Ripped towards 3rd. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Chase Utley now at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that one fouled off. Fernandez, in his second season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Tommy Henry getting ready to go. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player has maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Diamondbacks down to their final out. Here's the rookie third baseman, Jordan Lawler. That one catches the zone, and that is strike one. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time, and that's always fun. And that one ripped into right, and foul ball. The Diamondbacks with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9.
1 and 2.
Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The Guardians take this one in a blowout.